Hello everyone, welcome to One by One, a podcast where we uncover the stories, strategies and secrets behind extraordinary success. I'm your podcast host, Robert Murigi, and we'll be building each other from the ground up. Join us as we uncover the blueprints of building a life, a career, or a business from the ground up. Subscribe now and never miss an episode from us. And on our today's Wicked Special, we are going to be looking into yet another thing that if we took care of this, then we could rebuild our countries and become better in a bigger way. And our today's discussion is about migration. Migration is a journey filled with hopes and aspirations, and yet is also with a lot of challenges. But what do we do here? There is excitement about new opportunities, but soon as we get there, we find that things start becoming uncertain, and when the uncertainty sets in, language barrier and cultural differences, all these things creates struggle and acceptance, and this does not make sense sometimes. And on our today's podcast, we are going to be looking into some of the questions which are frequently asked for you to be able to migrate to a different country from your country. And the first thing that we are going to think about today is why do you migrate? Why would you want to migrate from one country to another? There are two common migration destinations for refugees and for economic migrants. And when we talk about this, we are finding that the UNHCR reports that the top destinations for refugees are Turkey, Pakistan, Uganda, Lebanon, and Jordan. For economic migration, popular destinations include United States, Canada, United Kingdom, Australia, and several other countries in European Union. And the other question which is frequently asked is that about the basic requirement of the visa, and how can I increase my chances of getting one? And when we talk about this, we are finding that the basic requirement for a visa depends on the country and the type of visa that you are seeking. And by providing biographical information, proof of income and financial resources, your health insurance, and other clear purposes for your trips, these are just all some of the application needs that you need to provide for you to get one or two visas. For you to be able to make sure that you are always increasing your chances of getting that visa, research on the specific requirements for your chosen countries, apply well in advance, and ensure that you have all the necessary documents and do not have any documents from the backyard. The other question which has been asked before is what is the difference between asylum seekers and refugee status, and how can I apply for one? And the first thing that we are going to find that asylum and refugee status are both provide protection to individuals fleeing from persecution or violence. The main difference is that refugees have already crossed international border and has been recognized as refugees, while asylum seekers are in the country of destination and are seeking protection. To decide which one to apply for, check your local refugee agency and consult with a lawyer specializing in immigration law. And the other question which I've already been asked by one of my friends is that what do you mean when you say undocumented migration? Undocumented migration is when you are in a different country but you do not have the legal status of being there. And how can I say that I have any of the rights in that particular country? In this kind of arrangement, you have limited rights, but they are all entitled to basic human rights. And to regularize your status, contact a reputable immigration lawyer who can guide you through this process. And this may also involve application for the visa or asylum or pathway to citizenship. And also make sure that you research your local laws and seek help from organizations specializing in immigration advocacy, because you do not want to do this without doing it right. The other question that I was asked by one of my friends is how can they stay clear from being conned in this process? And this is a very, very important thing for you to be able to do. And while also traveling, you need to make sure that you are safe, because we have seen some people saying that their friend went abroad and he never communicated after that. Where do these people go? But just before we ask ourselves that question, always prioritize your safety and your well-being. Research your destination thoroughly and stay informed about the local laws and customs. And be cautious with the suspicious individuals or situations. Trust your instinct, and if your situation feels off, do not hesitate to seek help from local authorities and trusted organizations. But how do we navigate all these complexities of migration? When we move from our home countries and we go to a different country, we practically get a lot of problems, and these they normally range from language barrier, cultural adaptation, and the process of seeking the work or the job or the asylum that you are looking for. And therefore, it's always good to make sure that your health conditions are met, and what you normally eat is not going to be compromised when you go across the border. And the other thing is that you also need to check the disadvantages of the place that you want to visit, because all the places does not have equal mindset. And therefore, you have to remember that if you are moving from the country where you are used to, and you are moving to a different country, you are going to meet different people who do not know you, and people who only know you through the paper. And what you do so that you can maneuver so well and you can fit in on all these things. People have different attitudes, and we have different weather conditions in all these places. You find that there are other people who normally have good jobs from their original countries, and when they migrate, that you find that the only jobs which are available for you are very different or low grade jobs from what you trained. And what do you do with this? This is where we come to say the resilience and the discipline, and also being hardworking. It is possible for you to get any other job and do it correctly. And what do we do about the marketable courses? That if you are going there as a student, you have to do a marketable course which will help you to achieve your dreams and aspirations. And there are also other things that you might need to know if you'll be migrating as a student. It's always good to remember that you are driving in a different country from yours and the rules are different. It's always good to orient yourself and also to make sure that you respect the people that you meet there, so that you do not find yourself in the hot soup. What is this hot soup that we are talking about for migrants and also for the students who are going to different countries? There are few things that you need to pay attention to, that you can visit our page and you find more details about these experiences. And therefore, for you to be able to fit in a foreign country, you need to groom yourself so that you can fit nicely and with ease. And one by one wishes to invite you to their mentorship program, where you are going to get all the experiences and where you are going to get some guidance on the things that you could do for you to make your process smooth, and also to make the right decision when it comes to migration. And whether you are an aspiring entrepreneur or a seasoned professional, or simply someone looking for inspiration, one by one we'll equip you with the tools and insights you need to lay the foundation of your own success stories. And if you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and leave us a comment. Your feedback helps us to grow and bring you even more inspiring stories. Thank you for listening to Building from the Ground Up. Remember, every great accomplishment starts with one single step. What will you build today? And until next time, keep building, keep striving, and keep reaching for your dreams.